It's hot. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mike, Fabian, how are you, my friend? Lemon J, what's happening? ABC123. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday. We have the, fifth day now of these riots, protests, and they are just taking over. So we have another city, Sacramento City. We have Chicago now, and New York, and we are on now red alert here in Las Vegas, where I'm at. By the way, where am I at? It's hot as hell. It's about 100. It was 110 today, Mike M. Why I say Mike M, he used to live here, so he knows about the heat. Welcome in, everybody. Really hot, but not as hot as last year yet. I'm looking up at my TV. As soon as it gets a little darker, I'll show some clips. It's out of control, and I'm really getting fed up with it. And Governor, high five fist bump, my friend. I love it. Governor Newsom is spoken a little while ago, and it's pretty much the same stuff. They're going back and forth, the politics, this and that. And I'm really getting sick of it, because I said this yesterday to a loyal subscriber on here without mentioning any names. I've said this to friends. I've said this to many of you who I know you very well. It's got to stop on both sides. This has to stop. They can very easily, taking away the police force that people really need. I'm glad you got the notifications. Good. Well, I emailed him yesterday, Fabian, and I talked to you about it. Maybe it's just coincidence, Fabian, but maybe it worked. We keep our fingers crossed. That's all we can do is try. And we're going to get into that too. I'm going to get into a little bit of this YouTube, people who lost their lives with YouTube. Guys, I'm going to get into something today, a little bit deep. And I think people like Fabian's going to know where I'm going with this. But I'm going to cover this first. But I am going to get into these two YouTube. Many rest in peace. A family, a grandfather, a grandmom, a lovely couple, and then the other person now is going to leave his wife with his kid. Yes, two YouTube channels. They went about the YouTube algorithm the wrong way. We're going to get into that if you guys don't mind. I think it's important. Why is it important? Even if you don't have a YouTube channel. Well, actually, we all have a YouTube channel. Absolutely, don't peek. Absolutely. I want everybody to listen to me in about 10 minutes. Even if you don't have a YouTube. Well, we all have YouTube channels, but people that are YouTube creators, we're going to get into. Come on in. What is it, don't peek? Bullets, what's going on? Yeah, I'm going to get into. I'm going to read some comments, guys. I'm going to do some talking. We're going to get into the Gavin Newsom and Trump and the mayor and what's happening. And it was so sad. We're going to get into that, Fabian. Very sad. And it's more sad today when I'm hearing. I come in contact, guys. I'm not here to prove myself. And maybe I sound like I know a lot of these representatives, only because I'm not special. I'm far from special, just because of me fighting with the homeless and unemployment before. And I know a lot of judge, attorneys. You got to keep a couple judges in your pocket, right? And what I'm hearing, what's going on, and what we're talking about is the YouTube. But we're going to get into the YouTube. Two people lost their life. One might not get out of jail, might get the death penalty. But we're going to get into the riots. So right now, anti-ICE protests ramping up across the country. Most states. I don't know if it's going to be in Florida or Montana or Alabama, but it's definitely in New York. It's in Chicago 100%, and we have a red alert now in Las Vegas. And don't peek. They need to be stricter. And I'm going to get into that. And I'm going to give in some heavy stuff. And I want everybody to listen when we get into this YouTube stuff. And it's in Tampa. Thank you, Lemon J. I'm going to get in that a little bit, guys. And this is not about views or anything like that. If you don't like, if you get bored, then that's okay. Hop on another channel. But I really want you guys not to miss what I'm going to say in about 10 minutes. I want everybody to really listen. And that's everybody. And you can listen and take it what it's worth. We're going to get into that in a minute. Curfews take effect in Los Angeles right now. That's good. Curfews in New York. So that's good. This is 5 days. 5 days is too many days. 1 hour is too many hours. And I think most of us on here, whether you're on one side or the other, we all agree, in my opinion, I have no problem with a peaceful protest. I really mean that. I mean, looking in the camera, and I don't care, if you guys disagree. But it becomes where people are getting hurt. I said this last night. Innocent bystanders. Maybe somebody pulled their partner out or their girlfriend or boyfriend. Maybe they really don't want to be there, but they're supporting. They're getting hurt. Police are getting hurt. They're doing their job. Some are Democrats, some are Republican police officers, but they're told to protect. And what I'm really worried about is people are going to be calling 911. Can I help you? Maybe you have a domestic violence, right, Fabian? Maybe a domestic violence or something like that. Maybe you have a problem with a neighbor. Maybe it's something more serious, right? Somebody's breaking in. 911, can I help you? It's going to be 45 minutes because the police are all, protecting, parts of California, New York. And yes, come on in, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sal. I'm your host this evening. Welcome in. God bless you. I appreciate it. Where we talk a hell of a lot what's going on in the world. With Trump, I will call out Trump, and this is not one of these MAGA stations. We are about the people station. And speaking of people, when we can, we help out the homeless. And I'm out there every day. And today was hot, guys. And I was able to help out 2 homeless people today. And Lemon J, you'd be proud of me. Maribel's proud of me. I did not forget the water. So I got the water and helped out 2 homeless today. Mike H is in the house. If I miss your comments, guys, speaking of YouTube, and if anybody has a YouTube channel, please don't get upset. If you're behind here and you have 50 in here, 200 in here, we had 1,000 in here the other day, Mike, and maybe 1,200. That's great. And I hope we can get 20,000 here. It's almost impossible. Thank you, Lemon J. I can catch some of the comments. I'm not picking on some. I read the people that don't like Trump. I'll read almost everything except for any kind of hate or, something that's I can't read because of YouTube. Some things you just can't read. But please do not take it personal. And if you really want to get something across, let me look in the camera. And this goes for every channel. If you can put a donation in, I will 100% give to the homeless. $1, 50 cents, whatever. If it's really, really important, or say something like a lot of you will say, Sal, can you go back when you get a chance? Because it's hard. Because Maribel's getting on me a lot, and I love her, but I can't read every comment. Okay. Now, right now, Governor Newsom is speaking. Hold on one second. I'm not going to, there's a glare on the TV.
A 4-year-old girl taken, families separated, friends quite literally.
Can you guys hear? I don't know.
In response, everyday Angelinos came out to exercise their constitutional
Can you guys hear?
right
I'm not going to turn it because it's a glare.
To protest their government's actions.
This is Gavin Newsom.
In turn, the state of California and the city and county of Los Angeles sent our police officers to help keep the peace. And with some exceptions, they were successful. Like many states, California is no stranger to this sort of unrest. We manage it regularly and with our own law enforcement.
Excuse me.
But this, again, was different. What then ensued was a use of tear gas, flashbang grenades, rubber bullets. Federal agents detaining people and undermining their due process rights. Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when...
All right, I'm going to pause it. When is it going to be for the people, Gavin Newsom? When is it going to be for the people, Donald Trump? When is it going to be for the people, excuse me? We got to remember this, guys. I'm a big Trump supporter. I'm MAGA. But it comes down, how many times did I say this? It is about the people. And I'm getting sick of it. And this has to stop. When I say this has to stop. We're in danger zone. We are playing with danger here. And I'm not saying they're going to take over, but people are going to lose their lives. People are going to be without. Don't Pete, thank you so much for taking the time out and doing that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm just showing support. I appreciate that you help out the homeless. I'm praying for everyone in our country right now. We must unite and love United States of America. Thank you, first of all. Thank you for that generous uh, donation. And you were number one tonight. I appreciate that. I'm going to put you in our drawing, and who those who are number one on here. We're going to do something different, and I'm going to give out a Trump shirt. If you don't like Trump, that's fine. I'll send you some coffee. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much for starting off, and we can build up a little bit more this Thursday before I go camping and feeding many homeless. So this has to stop. Gavin Newsom and Trump, if they can be together, and I know you guys, it's not going to happen. It could be. And they can stand out, and they don't have to agree. They don't even have to have coffee together, and just yell out in the intercom, ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to tolerate this. It's going to stop. We need to stop right now, and we will talk about this and get these people off the streets. They need to get together now. And New York, before New York gets out of control, Chicago, Tampa, and other cities and states. Did I miss something here? Okay. So this can't go on. And this is 5 days, and it's just making people go crazy. It feeds in. You start feeding in. So, oh, thank you. Okay, Fabian. Appreciate it. And I can't pronounce the name, Fabian. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Is that Ligad? Thank you, Fabian. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So horrible with names. I'm so sorry. Lihal. Like Liha. Okay. Liha. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thank you, Fabian. Thank you so much. Trump's to go. Frank Eagle's in the house. I hope they can get this resolved here and then put their policies up. Oh, okay. Liha. Oh, Liha. I did it. Liha. You're close, Sal. You're getting there. You're getting there, Sal. Now smoke a cigar and continue. Liha. Thank you. Don't Peek, thank you for pinning that up there. We have 192.21 likes. And just a friendly reminder, if you guys can take a little time and hit the three dots twice and support the channel. If you enjoy the content, if you don't enjoy it, don't hit the like. What can I tell you? Go on to the next video or just listen in. Anyhow, so he's still speaking. We're going to get back to this in a second here.
The downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even.
Well, he doubled down on the National Guards, and the people I talk to here in Vegas that are Democrats or Independents and Republicans, they all agree, except for one. One says now we need National Guards. Almost a lot of people I talk to agree that we need it, National Guards. It's not hee-haw. I didn't say hee-haw. Oh, somebody's joking around. Not hee-haw. And you need the National Guards. And you need the National Guards there because otherwise you're going to have more fires. And remember about 6-8 months ago, we had fires in California. So what Trump is trying to do is get those National Guards there. And that's why they're there. And there's a lot of people, and you're entitled, ladies and gentlemen, before I go any farther, you are entitled to your opinion. I'm just speaking my opinion. Okay? You can disagree. And you don't even have to be respectful for me, but other people in here. Other people. But I'm just telling you why you need it, because fires can be bad. And we've seen fires with the grass, and thank God it wasn't dry, and cars can blow up, explosions, and then you have fires. And now we got in New York. So my opinion, you need National Guards. And I don't think Gavin Newsom should make that particular part, he should not make that politics on that part. He needs to stop. And here's a man who wants to run for president. He wants to lead us, as a president in 28. There's a lot of talk on Gavin Newsom, AOC, and some others, Stephen A. Smith. If you're going to run for president, you need to show a little leadership if you want to get the other half. Because he might get 40% of the Democrats. But if you're going to get some conservatives and MAGA, and people will get frustrated with Trump, how are you going to get their votes if you're fighting back with Trump and against a situation like National Guards? My thoughts. So here we go now, 5th day, and now Gavin Newsom is live. I paused it. He might be off now.
And the president He did it on purpose.
Okay.
As the news spread throughout LA, anxiety.
He says that Trump did it on purpose. Now, in the chat, I don't know who you are. Even if I knew who you are and you disagree with me, high five, fist bump. I really don't care. I really don't. But do you think, excuse me, I'm not going to put a poll. Do you think Trump put the National Guards on purpose? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you think he did it on purpose?
For family and friends ramped up. Protests started again.
Bullet said yes.
By night,
We have a few yes, a
several
couple
dozen
no's, one
lawbreakers
no, a
became
couple yeses.
violent and destructive
ICQ, how are
with
you? I like your name.
property. They tried to assault police officers. Many of you have seen the video clips of cars burning
Yes.
on cable news. If you incite violence, I want to be clear about this. If you
Kevin,
incite
how are you?
violence or destroy
Says no.
our communities, you're going to be held to account. That kind of criminal behavior will not be tolerated. Full stop.
Martello, how you
Already
been?
more than 200
Philip, how are
people
you?
have been
Yes, he
arrested.
did.
And we're reviewing tapes to build additional cases, and people will be prosecuted to the fullest extent
Don't pee.
of the law.
How you doing?
Again,
No?
thanks to our law enforcement
Yes.
officers and the majority of Angelenos who protested.
I can't say that
peacefully,
name, but
the
you can.
situation was winding
It's a
down
shame I
and
can't
was
say it.
concentrated in
I
just
don't
a few
understand.
square blocks downtown. But that's not what Donald Trump wanted. He again chose escalation. He
Escalation.
chose more force. He chose theatrics over public
I'm not in
safety.
Florida. This is
He
a good cigar, by the way.
federalized
Anybody who
another
smokes cigars, I
2,000
recommend this.
He deployed
About $8
more
bucks.
than 700
This was
active U.S. Marines.
about $8.99. And thank
These are
you,
the men and
Crystal,
women trained for foreign combat,
for treating me
not
for a cigar
domestic
last
law
night. Appreciate you,
enforcement.
Crystal.
We honor their service. We honor their bravery. But we do not want our
Debbie,
streets
thank
militarized
says
by
no,
our
and thank you
own
for the
armed
membership.
forces, not in L.A., not in California, not anywhere. We're seeing unmarked cars in school parking lots, kids afraid of attending their own graduation. Trump is pulling a military dragnet all across Los Angeles, well beyond his stated intent to just go after violent and serious criminals. His agents are arresting dishwashers, gardeners, day laborers, and seamstresses. That's just weakness masquerading
Cindy, how are
as
you?
strength. Donald Trump's government isn't protecting our communities. They're trying
Mike,
to
how are
protect
you?
our communities.
Mike H.
And that seems
Mike
to
M, I
be
don't know if I said hi to you earlier.
California will keep fighting. We'll keep fighting on behalf of our people, all of our people, including in the.
We have 40 likes in here. I appreciate it.
We filed a legal-
John H, what's happening, John? Always good to see you, and thank you once again for your
American
membership.
troops to a major.
Patricia, how are you?
Today, we sought an emergency court order to stop the use of the American military.
Yeah, you know,
to engage
Patricia,
in law enforcement activities across Los Angeles. If some of us could be snatched off the streets without.
What parade are you talking about? The Pride Parade? Just be Pacific before I comment. I think you're talking about the parade here that the protester. Am I correct, Patricia? Or are you talking about gay and pride? Because I'm all for the gay pride parade.
Because it allows them to take more power.
I mean, the military
and exert
parade.
Even more control. And by the way, Trump, he's not opposed to lawlessness and violence.
Jay, what's happening, Jay? Appreciate you. Welcome, long-time subscribers. Appreciate you, Jay.
January 6th. Ask everyone. Take time. Reflect on this perilous moment. A president who wants to be bound by no law.
The flag that's fading, we're going to be changing the flag as Donald Trump wins. Get over it.
This is a president who in just over 140
Thank you,
days
Mike.
has fired government watchdogs that could hold him accountable for corruption.
Yeah, I'm going to get into the
He's
whole
declared a war
thing in a
on
minute here.
culture, on history, on science, on knowledge itself. Databases, quite literally, are vanishing. He's delegitimizing you.
Okay, the bottom line, guys, with this, what's happening with ICE and everything. If you eliminate ICE, then how are we going to protect our cities? I think, again, for the third time, fourth time, fifth time maybe, AOC coming out live and publicly, who wants to run for president too, who says removing ICE. ICE is there to protect, to take these people, because some of these people, not all, let's be honest, some are very bad men and women, some mostly men, right? Sorry, guys, from other countries. And these men are coming over here and sex trafficking, murders, rapists, Sal Capano, my husband, is smoking a cigar now, and it stinks. And he says, "Put your cigar in the fridge." No, never in the fridge. I'll get to that in a second. But remind me, I'll tell you what happens in the fridge. What's that, Sal? In Italian, it makes it faccia bruta. For me, it just unravels, my opinion, the cigar. The ones that are now, some of these people are really good people from other countries, whether it's from Mexico, China, Venezuela, El Salvador, Italy, wherever, other countries, right? Very nice people, want to work. I don't have all the answers, but you have to go through due process and make it legal. Trump has said that multiple times, very loud and clear. I would love them to come here. These people from other countries, excuse me, and come over here and have their dream, the American dream. Because I got to tell you, there's no better place in the United States of America, right? Meanwhile, the ones who want to come here are burning our flags upside down last night that I didn't catch, and doing terrible things. But the good ones, people who really want to come here and be better for their families, I feel for them too. But all he's asking is come here the proper way. You don't need $1 million. I don't know what the price tag should be. That's up to you guys. Make it somewhat reasonable and come here and then, work on getting your legalize everything. You don't have to speak perfect English. I think that's going a little too far. My grandma never spoke perfect English from Italy, even though my grandfather did. May he rest in peace. That's what he's saying. And this is what this is about. It's also about they're going into places like their workplaces, Home Depot. I've said that a million times, and a few other. But they're not grabbing them out. They're not hurting them. They're not handcuffing them. They're just letting them know that they have to go back. They're getting their credentials, getting their names in the database, and you'll come here, and we're going to make it legal for you and come the proper way. And this is what this is about. And it's a shame because these aren't all the illegals protesting, guys. Come on in, come on in. These are also people who are Caucasian, Italian, Irish, young, black, are doing this. And these are people that are illegal here doing it. So that's why I worry about my title. Will this just take over the United States? If we let this go, it has to stop. So I'm encouraging everybody on here to tell somebody on both sides. I want everybody to tell two people tonight. Two people. And just say, let's stop. Let's stop. And get the word out. Stop. There's other ways to go about it. Other ways to go about it. You call your local representatives. Whether you vote them in or you don't vote them in, and you do it that way. I'm talking about the people that are illegal here. I'm talking about the ones that are illegal. And I seen a guy yesterday, young guy, blonde hair, long, and he was just going at the police. And he got my attention, but then he started talking out of his ass. He just started saying some bad stuff, hating on the United States. And that upset me. If you want to back him up and try to talk to the, have a voice, stay with me, for the illegals, okay. And he's doing this to the police. But don't put down the United States of America where he was born. You don't do that on live TV, whatever channel I was watching. So I'm looking up, curfews are in effect. Now they're in Chicago. As Lemon J say, Stonk and Chumps, how are you? And in New York and Tampa and Vegas as well. Now, I was in Vegas today. I didn't see too many. I'll be honest with you, maybe about 20. But it can escalate. The protests have been going on for 5 days. 5 days. Yeah. Now, I'm going to change directions, and we're going to talk about YouTube and the two people who lost their life. And I know a lot of YouTubers are mentioning their names. I'm not going to call out any names. I am going to say the bad guy or the guy who actually murdered these two people. I'm only going to say his first name on respect. Look, so I don't know if you heard, we had a shooting on Sunday night about 10:40 local time. And two YouTubers. One had like 40,000 subscribers. Now the other one had about 4,000, and now he's probably got about 8, and the poor guy's dead. When you have a channel, and YouTube is to have fun. Have fun, express your feelings, have people get together, meet people. Who knows? Maybe you'll fall in love, maybe you won't. And if you enjoy the content, maybe the content gets boring, then go on to another YouTube. You know, you get bored, whatever. Even my station. I watched their stream, didn't know what the hell they were doing. Either one of them, may one, rest in peace, the husband and wife. They were going about their own way. One was not mocking the other. They were getting strikes. They were fighting. They were arguing with their spouse, drinking, putting their YouTube channels on, and just saying that one needed mental health. And look what happened. Now, who suffers? These kids, these grandkids. They all have no father and mother. And the other guy, Manny, he's in jail. He's pleading self-defense. Self-defense. How the hell is it self-defense unless they can see a weapon on the deceased mother and father? And by the way, why would you come to Vegas knowing that this guy is dressed up like a clown? He literally dresses like a clown. He's always in different costumes, drinking, burping, farting, cussing. Who wants to see that? He asked to lose his subscribers. We're not perfect. And those subscribers went on to his, and now look. So YouTube, Don't Peek, they really need to get more strict. I think they need to get so strict where I don't think you should put anybody's post. And by the way, the subscribers on the guy who lost his life and his wife, where was the people, his loyal subscribers on there saying, hey, my friend, maybe we should stop this. We're with you, but maybe you shouldn't do this. It's a big mess. And then the wife of this Manny guy, where's she at on this? I heard she was with him. I'm not saying she's accessory of a crime. I'm not going to get involved. But I mean, why didn't she say, honey, no? Or maybe she didn't care. Maybe she wanted him to get locked up. We got to stop this. There's nothing wrong with trolling. Janine's probably saying, Sal, thank you very much. But when you go too far and you wish harm and you show videos of people and mocking them, you don't know what's going to go on these people, particularly when people are excessive drinkers, heavy drinkers, right? I have a couple drinks, but a couple drinks. And I'll make it clear. I don't know if drinking definitely didn't help. But this is what happened in Vegas. And just having a weapon on the strip is a felony. So he's in some trouble. And he had a YouTube channel. He started off, I was a subscriber. I enjoyed his content for the first year. But again, everything I just said, the drinking, the cussing, and everything else. So I'm hoping that YouTube is listening to this here. I really do. I hope YouTube listens and they do put some more criteria. I know a lot of these are going to disagree, but I really need to think they need to step into some of these trolls too. And I'm not talking about trolls saying you're losing your hair, big nose. Oh, here's another maggot. None of that stuff. That's, whatever. I'm talking about some serious stuff. It's out of control. Or guess what? Then it'll be all shut down. And then guess what? Then people won't be able to go online and have fun because it is about fun, right? All right, let's move on. So we're back to the anti-ICE protest. Right now, you got the police department pushing back. You got the protesters coming in. So it's just crazy. So, AED, thank you for that donation. Appreciate that. Hey, hope things go better. Appreciate that. 100% to the homeless. Thank you for that donation. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. And I just get upset. Maybe I'm just getting older, and I don't want to see this stuff anymore. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect, and you're going to have protests. But I just hope that we can put aside politics on some of this. Right? It's okay to disagree. Correct, Janine? But disagree. Voice your opinion. Comments. Back and forth is fine. but bury it and move on. And like Gavin Newsom, in my opinion, move on. Let Trump bring in the National Guards, and let's get these people off the streets, Gavin Newsom. It's been 5 days. Enough is enough. He's wrong. He's wrong. And the mayor's wrong. And for those who say I never say that Trump is wrong, you can go back to my video a couple days ago, and I know my megas got upset at me. I called Trump out. What did I say? I said he was wrong for talking about Elon Musk, about he didn't need Elon Musk to get elected. I think he was right, but you don't say that. We're not kids in school anymore, are we? So I do call him out. And I call myself out. So, all right. Debbie, thank you very much for the heart. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for another donation. Appreciate that so very much. I can't even hit the heart. What's going on here? Did I miss something here? Dartfat, thank you. What are you on about? Just came in here. Oh, what we're discussing? A couple different things. The protest, what's going on, and thank you for that donation. Appreciate it. High five, fist bump. I really do. We're talking about the protest, which happened now for 5 days. It's escalated in Chicago, New York, and Tampa and Vegas. I didn't see much in Vegas. But also we're kind of getting into mental health a little bit, and this whole YouTube thing and lives, and on the two people who lost their life on a live stream on Sunday. And Manny, he was the one, well, he's not alleged, he turned himself in. So that's what we're discussing on today's live, and how I believe we need more restrictions. And also I believe that YouTube, it's a privilege to be here. And I'm encouraging anybody who has a YouTube channel or thinking about it, I want to make sure you have fun. That you have fun doing it, and be very careful once you turn to the other side. And when I say turn to the other side, when you include the people on your live stream into your living room, it's fine. But when you turn it into your living room to your problems, then in my opinion, that's not the right way to go. And I don't care if you make $1 million in ad revenue and super chats. What is all that? That's wasted. Oh, appreciate the membership. Welcome into the family. Now remember, once you're in this family, right, you can't get out. I'm only kidding. You got to joke around, guys. I appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. No, we have a serious problem in this world, and I'm not going to say I have all the answers. I'm not a counselor or psychiatrist, but I do know this, and I'm far from perfect. I think live streams are fun. I have fun. Hopefully you have fun. But when it's not fun anymore, then you just have to depart from that and hope the best for him or her and their situations. And now in Vegas, I actually know the son. Now this young man is not going to probably see his father outside of prison again. And his mom is probably going to never be the same. Well, I shouldn't say that. Hopefully she will. And I don't know if they have other kids. I think they had a young kid. And then these other people, may they rest in peace. And it's just a shame, because I don't like that mocking back and forth on channels. It's never going to end up good, guys. Never, ever. If you don't like a channel, move on. Or don't go on YouTube for a while. And this is not the first time this has happened. It just so happened that I knew these people. I never met them, any of them, but I used to watch them. And what we're talking, if you're coming in, guys, is about the murder that happened in front of the Bellagio. And husband and wife were doing a live stream. They were enjoying themselves. She was dancing. She was mixing, mingling, having a good time. And the husband was videoing, and he looked like a big guy, kind of goofy and funny and nice. He looked like a great person. But in my opinion, when's the fun stop? He's taken a person who he was trying to give over the facts on this Manny. It was called Sin City Family, not Sin City Manny. It was called Sin City Family, I believe. And he knew that the guy was going, off a little bit. And wouldn't you say, I'm better not come to Vegas? I better stay away? And he's given his location. It went too far. Now, on the other side, on Manny, I so happened got lucky. I went on a live one day. He was at the police station getting a restraining order, but I heard the police department say no live here, and they could not do a restraining order. And I'm not saying he was right in what he did. Please don't misunderstand me. That was terrible, and he deserves to be punished. But he was like looking. He was trying to get help. He was begging. He was begging for help. So this person was dealing with an unstable person. He even said he has mental illness. This should have never happened. And I don't want to see why I'm talking about this. And I wasn't going to, is I don't want to see it happen on anybody. No more. No more. It should never happen. So, whoa, thank you for the $50. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Darth Vad. Very nice of you. 100% of the proceeds, me looking at the camera. High five, fist bump. Excuse me. Or is that go to the homeless? Sorry, that's Canadian. Appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. So right now the protests are still going on. We're talking about a little bit of what's happening in this Vegas situation with these two YouTube channels, and it pretty much leads into this, because what's going to happen in this? Oh my God, everything froze up here. Shit, what happened here? Let's see. I got that. Let's see here. Right, I stolen someone. Let's see what I missed over here. I think I got caught up. Got the membership. Got that donation. Thank you so much. If you're just coming in, we appreciate it. It's upsetting to me because it's actually a very similar situation. We're talking about the YouTube and this murder here, husband and wife. But right now, I haven't heard of anybody, thank God, losing their life, but people are getting injured. Oh my God, speaking of injured, I see, here we go. Now look, this is what I mean right here. I just looked up, a car just plowed through a bunch of people. You see this right here? Just look at this. This is what I mean. Look. See, this is what I mean. Look. That's an attempt, a murder there. Is that? Wow. Yeah, I seen that. I think it was Canadian. We appreciate it. Thank you, Don't Peek. Wow. So we're going to show it again. Look, these people look like they're okay, but look at that. Yeah, that's live, Anthony. I was just looking up to see what was going on, and I caught this. Wow. Crazy. Very, very bad. Yeah. Very bad. And anyhow, they're just going to keep showing it, but we're going to get back to talking here. But you see, that's exactly what I mean now. See, I look up and then this. So somebody's going to lose their life. Maribel's in the house. My beautiful wife is in the house. Maribel car just went through here, I believe, in California. Oh, that's in Chicago. Oh, that was in Chicago. Excuse me. So this is Chicago right now. So if you're coming in, we have protests in Chicago. Of course, California for 5 days now. Thank you, Don't Peek. 128 likes. Appreciate all the donations tonight, guys. Appreciate it very much. New York and Tampa, San Francisco. Panda, how are you, Panda? Always good to see you.
Seen folks on camera getting detained here even in the last few minutes. Saw a man in the white shirt being led away by officers with his hands behind his back.
Yeah, so that was in Chicago there.
So we'll keep our eye on all of this.
What's up, Minnesota? Thank you, Maribel. They're going to protest in Philly this weekend. Let's hope they get this ended. Let's hope this ends. I said this last night. I hope we can wake up tomorrow and Dallas and Austin. See, so is it going to be all the states? You know, that's why I'm making this video, doing this live stream. I want to check our votes here real quick. Our votes, excuse me. Will the protest take over? So 34% say no, or yes. Excuse me. They're on a break here, showing multiple states and cities. Hide behind the screen. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in and happy Tuesday. Everyone be safe. If you're near those areas, avoid them. Avoid the area. Whether you're on one side or the other, don't get involved. You know, don't get involved. Talk in your house. Have a conversation with yourself. Let's see here. Acting like Americans don't belong in America is wild. It's just terrible. And I don't have all the answers, but I know this is not the way to go. And for me, it's not even a protest anymore. Not when you have a car and love each other. High five, fist bump. When you have a car, what was that person thinking? Or those people in that car? I don't know how many were in the car. Think, people. We got to think before we do this stuff, right? That could have killed those protesters. And I don't even call it a protest anymore, but human beings. That's what I was trying to say. And look, I looked up and almost could have been, thank God it wasn't. It looks like they got out of the way just in time and maybe got bruised up a little bit. Karen, how are you? Ann, how are you? It's escalating in California. They're talking about on Fox Newsmax or Fox. It doesn't matter. All right, so now Gavin Newsom says he's suing, I quote, this is from Gavin Newsom, not me. Hello, everybody. He's suing the Trump administration. He's suing the Trump illegal development of Marines, National Guards in Los Angeles. Trump is turning the United U.S. military against American citizens. I am suing. Did I get arrested yet? No. Thank God. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome in. Be respectful to other comments in here. You can comment back, voice your opinion. Just be respectful and have common sense, because YouTube, forget me, YouTube is not going to be in the mood for it. I can tell you, I'm giving you guys a heads up. So if you enjoy YouTube, you enjoy going on live streams, whether it's mine, Fabian's, whoever's, if you enjoy it, you enjoy disagreeing and agreeing, voice your comment, be very careful on anything, use your imagination. Yeah, be respectful. Doesn't mean that you can voice your opinion and disagree with me. Or say that you could say, hey, Gavin Newsom's doing the right thing. That's your opinion. What is this about? We're talking about the protests right now. Let's hope that they implement the curfew, right? Because last night, I was watching late into the hours, not on a live stream, and they kept on going and going, so. Let's see here. Deport them all, somebody says. I got to get some tea. What are they? Rod, how are you, Rod? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Where are you coming in from, Rod? They're protesting, Rod, ICE, and it's all about the immigration. And Gavin Newsom doesn't think he needs the National Guards. It's been out of control. We just witnessed a car in Chicago. It's actually in 4 or 5 different states. This has been going on for 5 days. Appreciate it. Oh, you're in Canada? God bless Canada. So, yeah, this is in California, Chicago, New York, and it's just escalating. And we're just discussing on how it needs to stop here in the United States, period, or it will escalate to other countries. Excuse me, other states. Excuse me, other states. All right. Trump should get stopped. Case says the whole situation on both sides is BS. Welcome in, Case. Hope you're doing well. Maryland's in the house. James says stop ICE. Welcome in. It's got a touch of sweet in it, just like a little bit, and it's caffeine free. As far as the tea goes, you ask, I tell. A word about Pennsylvania? Yeah, I mean, you don't know. I don't think it would happen near the Amish country. They won't put up with it. Lemon Jade's 101 right now. So this, I got this bag, guys. Let's switch around because I'm going camping, guys. I'm going all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. So for Father's Day, look at this. This, what the hell are we looking at over here? 104, so I can take a shower. This here, I hang it on a tree. And so now I can camp for several days. I can hang that on a tree. And then I can take a shower. It has for soap. We will be camping, me, maybe Maribel, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Father's Day. So let's see here. What did I miss here? I'm not worried about Tennessee. We won't stand for it. And the Constitution carry and protest. I can tell you this. I was going to say before I showed you this bag. What the hell are you showing us over here? What the hell are you doing? South Philly right now. The Italians in South Philly and Jews and Puerto Ricans and Cubans. Don't matter who they are. Democrat. They will not tolerate that. Not at all. And in Staten Island, don't peek. Thank you very much. In Staten Island, New York, they wouldn't even start a peaceful protest in Staten Island. They wouldn't even start a peaceful protest. And by the way, this is not a peaceful protest, in my view. This is, we've seen a car trying to hit people. This is taking over the cities. Live with Sal, using the shower. I don't know, Lemon J, I like it, but I wonder if YouTube, how they would go about it. And here I am saying restrictions. I like it though. Hello, everybody who's saying hi on here. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Don't peek. This is for you. We got a sheriff in town. Not a new sheriff. We haven't had a sheriff ever. Now we have a sheriff. The clown. The clown. Where's Kamala at with all this right now? Where's Kamala at right now? Sabrina for president. Who's that? Sabrina Carpenter? Elvis says she's drunk. She's boggity-eyed, Elvis. But a lot of people wouldn't get that. And by the way, for YouTube who don't understand Italian, boggity-eyed means she's a little under the influence. Drunk. Blame Obama. I'm not a fan of Barack Obama at all, but is this Barack Obama's fault here? Oh, you mean in general. You mean in general. I appreciate you guys being here and happy Tuesday. I got one more day to go, and then it's my Friday off camping. Sal, they have a curfew LA now. Well, yeah, John, I heard that, but last night they said that, John, and I didn't see. I was up until 1. I didn't see a curfew. I still seen people out there. Trump 28. I think Trump's a great president. Am I a Donald Trump supporter? Yes. I'm for the people. Okay? And I do call out Trump. So if you're coming across this channel, is this one of his MAGA? It's about the people. But yes, Trump, I believe, is in a position to save all of us. And I know a lot of people disagree and don't like him, and that's fine. I mean that. I mean, look at the camera. Disagreements are good. But you're asking me, and I'm telling. I don't care. That's good. He's selfish, meaning Trump. Or me. Karen agrees. Hope you're doing well. Laughs, what's happening? You're late, Laughs. What's happening? Oh, God bless you. Graduated. I graduated, Sal. Sorry, that's a little bit more important. We really do, Eric Cruz. Eric. Amen. Oh, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., Lemon J. Oh, excuse me, Janine. Thank you, Janine, for sharing that. French fries, how are you? Trump is selfish. I've seen that a few times. Just a friendly reminder, guys. You're all right to say it, but not multiple times, you know. The moderators are going to remove it due to YouTube. Trump is for, yes. I'm not going to read that back, but yes. All right. Old Man Jenkins. Old Man Jenkins. Where are you from, Old Man Jenkins? Kamala is selfish, so we're going back and forth on this. So different comments, which is fine. Right? No problem. Now, what the hell is Trump? Where did this come from? Trump eats corn. I love Kamala with the pink hearts. Haven't seen pink hearts in a while. Don't peek. Let's see some pink hearts. I think Trump actually likes hamburgers. I think that's his favorite dish is hamburgers. McDonald's or any hamburger, to be honest with you. Now, you know Trump never did that. Let's continue. See, things like that, Janine's going to take care of it. Dr. J! Julius Irvin in the house. You got to be my age to know who that is. Oh, there he is, the dancing Trump. Thanks for putting it in there. Real hamburgers. Love hamburgers. Or real Americans love hamburgers. Excuse me. Oh, there's the pink hearts. All right. I'll read a few more here. Yep, Dr. J was one of a kind. My age, I'm 25. How am I doing? I'm glad you're having fun with it. Thank you, and I enjoy it. Appreciate it. Trump is going to save America. Great comment. Whiskey Tango, great comment. Don't peek. And Whiskey Tango with the heart. Thank you so much. I love it. There's a cigar. We like the damn cigar. The flag. The flag. God bless. If you love America, and you love the United States of America, let's see. You put in USA. Let's put it in the chat. Let's put it in there in the chat. USA. No better place if you're new. There it is. Prophets of Truth. Welcome in. Elvis. Paul. What's going on, Paul Warner? So I've been here for a while. You just caught me. Guys, I missed some messages. Please, I don't take it personal. A lot of flags. Whiskey Tango 1923. 1953. Get it straight, Sal. And, of course, don't peek. Got it down. Got it down. Got it down, girl. Oh, the high five fist bump. Boom. Love it. Do I support Trump? Yes. Karen Vasquez, how are you with the American flag? Whiskey Tango. You know I'm only kidding around. You got to joke. You got to have fun. You got to be goofy. Not too goofy, though. Right, Sal? Absolutely. This is what I voted for. I like that comment. That's my mom, by the way, on our third scotch to the left of me. And that's Max. And that's Mango, who got loose. And then that's Crystal's puppy. And I love that, Don't Peek. Am I going to be live tomorrow? God willing, Kaylin, God willing. If I'm alive, I will be live. So I hope so. And then on Thursday, I'll be camping live. I stream almost every day, sometimes 2-3 times. I do take one day off so we don't get burned out and tired. I hope a MAGA goes out quietly, protest the protest they did in Tampa. Yes! Oh, yeah. I hope so, too. And then that's, I don't know who the hell that guy is. Oh, that's me. That's when I was 25. Debbie Farron, look at this. Hey, Monty, go Trump. Hello. For those who are saying hi, hello, and come on in. And if you feel comfortable, let us know where you're coming in from. The state. What is going on in LA? Pretty much the same. Right now they're on a commercial break. I can get some local news if you guys want to look at it. What's up, Texas, Karen? Got Texas in the house. Connecticut. What's going on in Connecticut tonight, Barbara? Natalie Hopkins, loyal subscriber. How are you, Natalie? Appreciate you being here. Protests going on, yep. They're on a break right now. Houston, Texas, but if you guys want to watch it, we can watch it together in a little bit. What's going on, Kentucky? Kentucky Derby? The Sign Keeper. What's going on, the Sign Keeper? Sweden. Just to drop in to say the U.S. sucks. Well, that's not a good thing to say. Come on. What's up, Ohio? The Weather Warrior. What's going on in Ohio right now? What's up, Pennsylvania, Tennessee? John H., have a good night. God bless Canada. Go, President Trump. Hey, what's going on, Jay? Yeah. If you're just coming in, West Virginia, haven't been to West Virginia. Very friendly people in West Virginia. Protests all over the country, all over.
They were speeding down the street as the curfew is set to take effect there in LA in just about 10 minutes or so now. So this is, of course, all in response to the protests that have been happening against ICE raids there in
So in 10 minutes, Brazil, what's happening in Brazil? What's up, Las Vegas? Let's have a coffee.
Some of the other updates as well.
Atlanta, Georgia, forget about it.
Now, as we've seen this tweet go out from LA.
Thank God we have Trump.
She said, I issued a curfew starting at 8 p.m. for downtown Los Angeles to stop bad actors who are taking advantage of the president's chaotic escalation. If you do not live or work in downtown,
she's living under a rock. What is she? What is she saying?
Law enforcement will arrest individuals.
Trump's on the list. Did you know? I didn't know he was on the list.
So
no.
We're going to keep our eyes here on.
I'm in Las Vegas, Barbara. Yeah.
We have coming into
Thank you, Lemon J.
newsroom. And it's not just here in LA that we've seen ICE protests breaking out. We've also been covering some happening today in Denver, Chicago, as well as our nation's largest city, in New York as well. Well, let's go ahead and listen into this press conference that happened there in Los Angeles as the LA Mayor, Karen Bass, made the announcement there for that curfew to take place in the city. Let's listen in.
This is Karen Bass.
To stop the
There she is. Want to listen to her?
The looting. Many businesses have now been affected by or vandalized. Last night there were 23 businesses.
Thank you, appreciate it.
looted.
2,
And
3,
I think
4.
that if you drive
Taser.
through downtown,
And if I butcher your
LA,
name, I
the
apologize.
graffiti is
What am I vaping?
everywhere
A cigar.
and has caused significant damages to businesses and a number of properties. So my message to you is, if you do not live or work in downtown LA, avoid the area. Law enforcement will arrest individuals who break the curfew, and you will be prosecuted. Hundreds of officers from
What's up,
police
Fred
and sheriff's
McNeely?
departments from across the region and state are working alongside LAPD through a unified command
What's up,
structure.
Fred?
The curfew will be in place tonight.
Gunshots?
From 8 p.m. until 6 a.m.
All right.
I want to thank the governor for his partnership.
That's good.
And especially
Curfew.
thank our state and local leaders and deputies.
Barbara, do you smell it? It smells good. Coconut and chocolate.
So curfew
Mint chocolate chip, Barbara.
It will begin at 8 o'clock
You want one?
tonight and go until 6 a.m.
You sound like my wife.
I will consult with
and my neighbors.
and law enforcement officials.
I'm sitting on a boat over here getting ready to go out. Out for the... Oh, man, Fred. Hold on, Fred. I'll bring a cigar for you. Okay? I'll bring some fuzzles. I'm coming. Don't start the wake yet. What they call it, the wake? Salute, Argentina. God bless. Let's go fishing. Oh, man, I would love to fish. I've been in Vegas too long. I got to go fishing. I got to go fishing with Fred. Was that Fred? I think it was Fred. I got to go fishing over here.
But it is extremely important to know that what is happening in this 1 square mile is not affecting the city. Some of the imagery of the protests...
I'll pick you up, Karen.
...gives the appearance
pick you up.
as though this is a citywide crisis.
Just get a Kettle One vodka ready for me. Cranberry juice.
Limited exceptions will apply for residents.
Free speech is good, actually. I agree.
And credentialed media.
I'm not going to argue against that.
I would like to turn it over to Chief Jim McDonald.
Whiskey Tango. Italians like to fish. We don't just cook sausages and peppers all day. We're just not known for the food and wine and other stuff. We like to fish. Go get it ready, Karen. I'll pick you up on the way. Somebody says, no, you don't.
You're going to be subject to arrest. The curfew boundaries are as follows: from the 5 freeway to the 110.
You should come to Vegas. You should come to. I think everybody should come to Vegas once. And I think you should come here like a day like today. 110. Now it's 101. No, better yet, come in July. William, how are you, William? When it's 120. And spend 10 minutes. And fry an egg on the strip. And then go gamble. Italians eat the best. We got the best food. Barbara, we got the best. No doubt, Barbara.
Monday arrests totaled 114, and today alone we've made 197 arrests. Some of the recent days it's been as a part of a unified
Pasta fazool, to linguine and clams, to a simple Sicilian pizza. We don't beat women.
We're very thankful for that participation.
Stunad.
Of those I mentioned for today, 130 were arrested.
Who's beating women on here?
In Alameda. An additional 67 were taken into custody after unlawfully occupying the one.
Hey, Mark, that's a great. Hey, Mark.
Our CHP partners were instrumental.
High five, fist bump.
So again, let me be clear that this behavior, blocking freeways, city streets, and on-ramps,
Well, first of all, I don't think these are protesters anymore.
special orders, and interfering with public safety operations is dangerous, unlawful, and won't be tolerated.
Lopez.
If you are in the curfew zone during the restricted
Love you.
hours without that legal exemption, you will be arrested. If you assault an officer in any
Somebody has said Italians best women.
we're operating under a unified command with our partners at Los Angeles.
Karen Vasquez says paid actors. Where are you staying in Vegas? I live here. I live here.
Our mission is clear: to restore peace and ensure.
Oh, somebody else? Maybe somebody else you talked to. Sorry.
We previously mobilized
What's up, Chris?
part of our department LAPD while keeping.
Appreciate you guys being here tonight with me.
The services that are
Appreciate each and every one of you.
We're going to be adding to that deployment with additional internal.
Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to check out our. So I just put in, will protest take over the United States? So 35% says yes, 65% say no. So July 7, 2024, Vegas hit 120 degrees to go in July. Mike, thank you very much for bringing that up, because I would have got it wrong. And I think I owe somebody a cup of coffee today, because I said July 20th. So I was off. Oh, Lemon J looks nice. Trump is our president, and we love him. Amen. And we love you, Lemon J. Wasting tax dollars, causing this mess. Yeah, it's a mess. You know, and we just put that aside, the taxpayer, but people can die. We just a car almost took out 2 or 3 people going through a crowd in Chicago, right? About 25 minutes ago.
Who represents downtown LA, but as its advocate who deeply loves and believes in.
Well said, Chris.
The history of Los Angeles began right here in downtown, where 200 years later, the grouping of historic neighborhoods remains the beating heart of our city.
I got to turn this lady off. She's sorry, she's getting on my nerves a little bit. No disrespect.
And small business owners know their customers.
I got to go to Fox. I got to go to Fox. I go to Fox, and what do I have? They're showing Gavin Newsom again. All right. Sal, do you go live every day? Like the same time each night? Pretty much. Pretty much. You know, now it's getting hot. My phone overheats, so probably around 7 o'clock. We usually go for 2 hours. And on weekends, I go a little earlier. But pretty much. Signkeeper, thank you.
So help me God, the American flag is the one that's going to wave triumphantly.
Is that our president in the chat? Yes or no?
Personal back and forth also continued.
Or is that our president? Is that our president? Or is that our future president?
That writing, there was no call, not even a voicemail. Well, President Trump came with receipts, presenting a screenshot to Fox News' John Roberts, showing 2 calls from early Saturday, one of those lasting 16 minutes. Now, the governor's press office responded to that, essentially saying that it doesn't count because the call was from 3 days ago.
Now, what the hell can he be talking about for 16 minutes?
Fly for us in D.C., Alex. Thank you.
What? What can he be talking about, Donald?
Well, the Fox News About Common Sense department thinks if a picture is worth 1,000
what can it
words, these pictures are worth 1 million votes. Because for some reason, Democrats think the images of rioters.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to show it. Spitting on the flag, burning the. You know, I'll show you this, but.
American flags. And if it's a sign that progressive movement is progressive, the Los Angeles police chief said during an
Cars on fire.
that his officers were quote overwhelmed.
That's a damn shame.
And suddenly the president is a tyrant. ICE and Homeland Security released a lengthy list of the criminal illegal immigrants they arrested in Los Angeles.
These are the ones that got arrested, these guys here.
Those who attacked children. The Democrats responded by saying that ICE is separating families. Common sense will remind Democrats that whoever you are and where
Janine, I did catch your message, and I didn't even want to show it anymore. Thank you, Elvis. Speaking of smashing the like button, if you enjoy the content, hit the like, and it helps out the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate it. And that goes for anybody other YouTube channels that you enjoy. It only takes a half a second. Like, let me see. Boom, a second. So I appreciate it. If you like the content, thank you on behalf of all of us. Because at the end of the day, we help out the homeless when we can, and we're never going to stop. As long as I'm here, I'm alive, and my wife and my family, we are going to continue. And it helps when I have you guys helping out. And hitting the like goes a long way. It really does, guys. It brings in new audience. and then you guys can interact a little bit and become internet friends, and maybe you'll meet each other. I don't know. So that's what this is about. And yes, I am a Trump supporter, but I will call Trump out, and many of my loyal subscribers will share that and say, yes, he does. Even though some of them will disagree with me, they still will say, yes, he does call out Trump. So if you're here for the first time, that's what we do on here. And we joke around a little bit. I keep it pretty open. I let everybody pretty much come after me and troll me and knock me around, but you'll never knock around my moderators or anybody on here. And of course my wife. But you can come after me all day long. All day long. Brian, how are you, Brian? They're just back and forth with this now. With Trump and Newsom. You get tired of it. I want it to stop. MAGA's in the house. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to take the wrapper off my cigar. Why do you take a wrapper off the cigar? Who the hell knows? I was told to from a cigar guy. He said, take the wrapper off. So I take the wrappers off. Welcome in, guys, and happy Tuesday. Hey, Lemon J, I'm going to pin that there if you don't mind, Lemon J. I know we've been on there a little bit. Let me just knock that in there real quick if you don't mind, Lemon J. There it is.
This administration is pushing mass deportations.
Let's see here. Whiskey Tango, thank you for everything you do. Appreciate that thumbs up. Thank you really much. Much love. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And that's enough. Thank you. Appreciate you. It is nonsense. Nonsense. Let me continue the sentence. Nonsense on the Gavin Newsom situation. Hey, Hector, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so very much. It really does help us out. Thank you. Only if you guys can. If you can on here, I can't tell you what to do. But if you just approach somebody out there in your neck of the woods that's having a hard time, or maybe it's a neighbor, more love, less hate. More love, less hate, right? Because I say this over and over. God forbid there was a fire in your neighbor's house. Are you really going to ask them if they're gay or straight? Are they black or white? Or are they for Trump? Are they MAGA? No, you're going to pull them out. And that's what we need to do in life. And if you can't help out on here, in your neck of the woods, just drop them off a coffee, a water, and have a 2-minute conversation. How do you become a member? You should be able to go to my homepage. If Mike M is here, he's the best at it. I don't know if Mike is still here. Mike M or Lemon J, I think you have it down on the member. The question was becoming a member. I think if you just go to the homepage, it should have membership there. If you have an iPhone, don't buy it. It's a little bit more complex, like my wife has. Then you have to go into a laptop or a computer. My neighbor lady is elderly. Read this comment, guys. And hates Trump. I keep an eye on her. Janine. I'm speech. Yeah. That's it. I don't have to say anymore. God bless. And that's how it should be. How did it get out of control like this? Oh, so 66 favor. This is from CNN. Here, I'll show you so you know I'm not making it up. Wow. Wow.
On immigration, where in fact immigrants themselves.
Country wants this, Jessica.
It does, and this shouldn't surprise.
Okay, hold on. I'm glad I looked up. Why am I excited?
Over the last 4 years, and that is
why did Trump win, guys? Why did Trump win? Because why? Because it was because of his orange hair. Because people liked him. Why did Trump win?
people voted for, and it should come to a surprise to
This right here.
Americans want consequences for those who break the law.
Americans want people to care. The ones who have been here legally. The Democrats failed on American people. They failed on the Republicans and they failed on the Democrats. Even though they didn't like Donald Trump, stay with me, and still don't like Trump, they're against this. So that's amazing. That came from CNN. That's why Trump won. We can say, well, because of the assassination attempt, yes. We can say because of the economy, yes. But the main thing, if you're a Democrat right now, I don't want to persuade you one way or another, but tell me the truth. You're probably going to say, I don't care for Trump. He's mean. He makes bad decisions. But he will lead us into a safer, protect us, and cares about us. The Democrats stopped caring when Bill Clinton was the president. Let me repeat. When Bill Clinton, that was the last time a president cared about the Democrats, Republicans, you and your family, and mine and my family. That there. They don't want this. They don't want open borders. They might disagree with the tariff tax. They might disagree on Trump calling out fake news. They might disagree on some of this other stuff. But a lot of people didn't agree on this, and men, and confusing what bathroom. Men didn't like this. Men, Democrat men, I talked to them. We don't like this. We're confused what bathroom we're going in. Our daughters are going in these bathrooms and looking at men, and then in the sports. Shouldn't be. It's not about, we don't like transgender, to each his own. But being in a men's sport, those are the reasons, guys. The border, this, men playing in women's sports and confused about bathroom, and I think the assassination put the icing on the cake. That's it, Elvis. And there's people on here right now who won't admit that, who probably don't like Trump, but they're saying, my goodness, behind closed doors, with a cup of tea, or better than a cup of tea, a beer, they're talking to Republican friends and say, my goodness, what the hell happened to America? And that's why the Democrats will not win an election until they fix the problem. That's it. We could go on and on, but that's it. That's it right there.
We sidestepped California officials to deploy thousands of National Guard troops.
Symbol of resistance against ICE. Evan, I mean, these are allegedly journalists.
And for me, Gavin Newsom, he had a 1% chance to be president before this. He had 1% chance. Guess what he has now? He has a 0% chance to win. AOC had a 4% chance to win. After she called out ICE, she has a what? A 0% chance. Josh Shapiro, who I kind of said I respected, had a 20% chance. By him voicing his opinion today and yesterday, he now has a 2% chance. So you tell me who they have. Who has enough, ladies, I'm sorry, who has enough balls to come out and say, we're against Trump's policy. We're going to make the policies different, but we respect the President of the United States. When is the Democrats going to come out and say, we got a bunch of pages here on how we can make Americans better situation, right? Buy houses, take care of health care, make Americans safe. Until they come up with this, the Democrat Party in Italian is finito. Finished. I can't believe CNN. They're coming out. They're pissed. You know why they're mad, CNN? You know why they're mad? Their ratings are down. The ratings are so down on CNN. CNBC's doing better than CNN. ABC's better than CNN. CNN is on their last leg, so to speak. Yeah, when you have Anderson Cooper calling out CNN, This clown's talking like Trump right now. That's right. Talking. Kyrock, what's going on? Where you been? Have you been here? Good to see you. The shit you can see while watching live stream. But Shannon, crazy, isn't it? Barbara says, hello, Kyrox. Kyrock. Trump is unstoppable. Unstoppable, Lemon J. Like this. Worried about his shoes. Worried about his shoes on that July 13th. On that Saturday.
What kicked these off on Friday was ICE executing criminal search warrants, criminal arrest warrants for businesses that were hiring illegal aliens. Something we do across the country all the time. And then now we have this widespread protest and violence when you're looting. This isn't peaceful. This isn't First Amendment. This is
Jazzy Smith, welcome in the chat. Darren Taylor, welcome in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. Even the trolls and the little people. Yeah, he did. He did. He did, Elvis. Oh, we almost got 200 likes. Overwhelmed. Wow. Wow, very nice. Thank you so very much, guys. Appreciate that. Wow, very nice. That's good. Very nice. Appreciate everybody on here tonight. It's about 98 degrees here in Las Vegas. And what's that tell you? It's hot. And what the hell time is it? Let me check the time. 8:19. 8:19. It's about 90-some degrees. Dry heat, don't matter. It's hot. They should Whiskey Tango. 1953. Some little people really should stay in the basement. That's really a safe place to be. You know, as long as they have some water and food. And clearing their head. It's actually a great comment, actually. Real good comment. Who's prized tonight? I don't know. I think we got 2 more shirts. Let's see here. Police are detaining some. Many are boxed after the curfew started. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking up right now. This is Los Angeles where I'm looking up, and it's better than last night. It's a little bit better, so that's good. That Chicago was scary, though, with that car. Yeah, I'm in the pool. Too much sun. I actually got too much. I had the cigar and the sun in the pool. Thank you, Janine, so much, Janine. It's not unnoticed, Janine. Appreciate everything you and Lemon J and Crystal, Mike M, and Isabel. Shannon, I missed that, Shannon. The question was about, Shannon was asking me about the white van. I missed that. Brian, how are you? I missed it, Shannon. Now I'll have to watch it. Kyrox, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Kyrox. All right. All right. Larry, how are you? How's Washington State? Thank you for being here, Larry.
And the raids were going to happen, then there was going to be the danger of backlash. And you add
Yeah, Barbara, I do.
and it felt like fuel for a fire that was unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, I go up to the mountains. I go visit family in Jersey and Pennsylvania and Puerto Rico, but yeah, I live here. Go check out some live streams in LA. I'm not going there. It's calming down a little bit, guys. It's hey Hector, what's going on in San Bernardino right now? They're protesting there too a little bit, right, Hector? I don't do any fishing. I used to fish a little bit when I lived in Jersey. Oh, Hoboken. Not the same in Hoboken anymore, Larry. We'll leave it at that. It's just not the same. Well, I take, Larry, some still good Italian restaurants, this and that, what all, you know. Frank Sinatra's place, huh? I actually lived there about 3 months back in the 80s.
3 months free.
Oh, yeah, Hector, so there is? Are they, Mike? I'll check it out. I'll see what I can get on here.
Most of what you eat, drink, and breathe passes through your liver. This can make you feel tired and sluggish. Your liver is a vital organ that cleanses your body.
Donald, how are you? Let's see what I can find here on the local news here. Trying to get some California news here. Yeah, I'm the orange man, Raw. I'm even more orange with this hat. That's made in United States of America. I'm trying to see if I can find something live. Oh, here we go. What we got here? Oh, here we go. Let's see. LA, New York, Atlanta. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. What's up, Douglas? See what I can get here, guys.
It's just down the block from the Ronald Reagan Federal Courthouse, another target of the protesters last night where all of this unfolded. Talking about what happened last night, let's get to that video.
There's a showing.
Here, they had dozens of arrests after a face-to-face confrontation. The tear gas in the air, the rubber bullets, the fireworks being thrown, as we're told, and other projectiles from the demonstrators at the
Unbelievable,
police. Huh? All of this as that protest unwinded through
Brian
the
Scott,
day.
how are you?
As the evening came, it
Absolutely.
just erupted into violence, so much so there was a press conference here a little while ago, a couple of hours ago, actually, law enforcement, but also the local lawmakers, county supervisors, saying if you want this violence to end.
Bernie Sanders, in a way.
One of the supervisors was saying the best way to have it end is to take all the military, all the National Guard members, all the U.S. Marines.
River Walls, I voted for this.
Yet, but the supervisor saying,
that's funny.
Get the military out of Santa Ana. Listen to some of this.
That was actually funny. Funny, but well, we have a. I'm not. Oh, Vincenze. This has to stop. Let's hope and pray tomorrow it ends. Thank you, Mike. I work on my hair all the time, Mike. I get these Brazilian blowouts, you know what I mean? Forget about it. You can do a lot with this hair. You can't do a lot with this hair. Now, Angelo. Are you trying to make me laugh? You like my attitude? Exactly, Ozzy Crosby.
Gathering at that location, and I know they had some of the police deployment here, SWAT team, also another tactical team, and they
Mario says I love Biden.
minutes ago, presumably going over to that location. The police.
Thank you, Eric.
in here also has been flying around back and forth with its night sun, so they're watching that situation. And
I know Whiskey Tango.
keeping a close eye on this location. This is where all the trouble really.
There's nothing wrong with potatoes. Nothing at all wrong with potatoes. Sweet potatoes, potatoes, whatever. Muhammad, how are you?
Geez, we saw what happened last night. We don't want that to happen again here tonight.
Ruben, how are you, Ruben? Was that Ruben? Did I pronounce it right? Ruben? Trump the best. The best. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Don't Peak loves that. Our loyal subscriber and moderator. Larry, what's happening, Larry?
And what is confounding to me is
Are you a real American? Absolutely.
in the beginning when we were down there, we saw, yes, a lot of people.
Easily. Trump can continue to be president for the next 20 years. He probably would live that long.
Last night as well. You know, we can't quite figure out what is
Hat on or hat off? Hat on or hat off?
situations or something.
You gotta have a little fun, guys. It's staying on.
It seems to be, you know, watching this the last several nights.
Beer Gut Garage, what's happening, Beer Gut? Have a beer for me. God bless United States of America.
But it always seems to be the crowd. It is always tension.
I'll be having a beer tomorrow night. Thursday night.
And then you usually have one person or so.
We'll be camping, telling ghost stories.
LAPD chief, good rap used to
Subscribers say, what the hell's going on? I came on because of Trump. I came on because now he's telling ghost stories. Yeah, we mix it up once in a while. What's wrong with mixing things up? Is there anything wrong with mixing things up? Thank you, Ozzy. APOC, what's going on? Oh, there's the flag. I want to light my cigar, but I got to show the flag. Hat on, Whiskey, you got it.
trying to put down the violence, trying to protect the federal area through here. And as the lawmakers were saying at that press conference earlier today,
You know, Beer Gut Garage, I might just have a beer. I might go get one with you. Should I go get one? I might go get one. I might just go get one. And yes, I'm going to have a Corona. So what? That's all I have. That's all I have. My son's beer. You know what? I am going to get a beer. It's 98 degrees here, Lemon J. I'm going to get a beer. Go get a beer, guys.
physically with police, with law enforcement, smashing windows, you know, vandalism, and littering. Everybody seems to just have no tolerance for that. Yeah, exactly. Very much. Yeah, throwing fireworks, throwing other projectiles at them. So we've seen in LA downtown pieces of concrete. Yes. How can you imagine? Is a concern.
And if you look at your picture here,
Salute.
LA could have given Orange County much more advance notice as to what was going on in Southern California and the issues affecting members of
Orange County's heating up now. Orange County.
It takes time to mobilize a lot of units and to prepare for a
Salute. Cheers. God bless you and your family, everybody. That's important. Never forget it. Never forget it, Kyrot. All of you. First of all, you, number one, meaning you. Family. Everything else, family. You can disagree with family. Who's a Democrat? Who's a Republican? Never. Family.
Now, to Christine's point, yes, you had Anaheim Police, Garden Grove, many of the surrounding agencies, they had, as they call it, mutual aid here last night, so they all came rushing in to help Santa Ana Police. And Christine, you made a great point. They said
The Italians, at least in this family, we'll argue who's against this, who's against that, who's gay, who dated a Puerto Rican, who's drinking a Corona, who's a Democrat, who cares? Family. And really, we need more of that, like all this. Disagreements are fun. Bashing back and forth. At the end of the day, It should not go as far as this stuff or hate or taking lives or physical. You know, come on. It wasn't this bad before. We had some problems in the 70s. There was always problems, but now it's out of control. They're talking about the curfew, in case anybody wants to know. 5 days of this. The mud flame. Kathy, what's happening, Kathy? And thank you for the membership. Beer Gut Garage, I didn't say thank you. Thank you for the membership. I don't say thank you enough for my members. Appreciate it, guys. We're going to be doing a members only live real soon if you can make it. Absolutely. We're family. Oh, this is the spray tan. This is real tan. That's in Chicago. So yeah, Chicago, California, New York, Denver. We're on red alert here in Vegas. Many states now. I'm laughing at some comments. You got a family, go look at lonely. Salute. Aaron says, get help, bro. I tried, Aaron. I've tried over and over, but thank you, bro. Ohio being one. Ohio too, yeah. Well, they're eating their dogs and cats. We're not surprised over there. That was a shame what happened in Ohio. That was awful. Eating dogs and cats. Who does that? That's awful. Eating pigeons. Lover boy, love your yellow hair. Well, thank you very much. And where are you from? If you can't laugh, you can. Local law enforcement will not help National Guard. That's crazy, isn't it, Hector? Think about that. What you just said. No, I mean, I hear you. Right. But we think this world's upside down. I love the haters in here. APOC says, straight clowns. Lonely people sometimes. But we welcome all. Mr. Holmes, how are you? Or Cameron Holmes. Love the heart. Mega. Damn right. Curfew. Do you guys have a curfew tonight? Curfew to 6 a.m. in California. We laugh at the haters. We laugh with the haters. Woo! 2 high fives. Whiskey. You gotta laugh. Not yet. No curfew here in Vegas, but we are on a red alert here. What the hell's a red alert? I seen 4 people protesting in Vegas. Let's hope it doesn't escalate. Oh, good, Eric. Enjoy. Do you remember me? Absolutely, and I do. Nick. 2 parties, 1 cup, and a splash of cream. A splash of cream. Oh, Brian, you gotta love the hat. You gotta love it, Brian. What's up, Hector? Trump for life. Trump forever. Forget about it. Beer Gut Garage coming in and helping out the channel. Appreciate the super chat. Donates a lot on here. Shout out to Beer Gut, everybody. He's probably saying, Sal, it's okay. Thank you, Beer Gut. Love you and the wife. Keep up the great work, please. We will, Beer Gut, every single day. We're getting dog food now and cat food. My wife said, don't forget about the cats. And I didn't forget the water today. So sometimes I call myself out. When I can call myself out, so what the hell am I doing? Giving these guys coffee, it's 100 degrees, They wanted a coffee still, but I forgot the water. Today I did remember the water, though. Thank you, Berg. I appreciate you. Local law enforcement will not help National Guard. Awful. Sal Capano's coverage of the disorders is great. His coverage is great and very entertaining. I appreciate those. That is. Thank you so much. What you see is what you get. I don't have all the answers. You can disagree, but I can tell you this: this protest behind us here should not go on. It's not protest. I keep calling it protest. It's not a protest anymore. It wasn't even. Oh, this is a good cigar. Real good cigar. If you guys enjoy cigars, smoke one up. Or whatever you want to smoke up, or whatever you want to drink. But this is not a protest. We seen a car about 30 minutes ago, some of us on here. It almost took people out who were on the streets voicing. That's a shame. Some of these people don't even want to be there. They've been dragged into it. San Bernardino, too, yeah. Smoking bad for you, somebody says. Smell Trump's fingers. Well, welcome in there, Mr. Nixon. Maybe we'll smell some fingers. What the hell are you talking about? What's up, Seattle? Oh, I gotta check it out here. These polls are fun, aren't they? I don't know. 34 sitting. Okay, good. I like that. Oh, whoops. But when the governor Newsom and Mayor Bass, whatever her name is, says that it's peaceful over and over, what are they watching? Cars is peaceful. Cars trying to take people out in Chicago is peaceful. I mean, I guess they're talking about that, but starting fires and they're saying, oh, you don't need National Guards. Meanwhile, 8 months ago we had fires. We've seen what happened in California because it's so dry. Because they don't worry about the water. But they don't want National Guards. Terrible. Back and forth we go with this, and it just gets worse, and people are going to lose their lives over this. 5 days in California. And now other states. Food fights, Brian. Remember the food fights back in the 80s? Show your age. But food fights. But nobody got hurt. People got suspended. That's New York here, right? Yeah, no, Chicago. Jerry, how are you? I lost the internet, guys, for a minute. Sorry. I accidentally got off the LT. I think that should, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Wonder bread with peanut butter and jelly. Food fights, we got into the subject. But this is, that was then, now this is now. Food fights to hate, disrupt, burning the flag, spitting on the flag, innocent people getting hurt, dragging their wives into the situation, dragging their partners into the situation. What happened to going to a bar, having a few drinks, knocking each other around? What the hell's happening with this world? And I've called Trump out. You know, love notes and Twitter and back and forth. I don't need you. We don't need you. We started this. Come on. Enough is enough. Where's it stop? When's it stop? Sirens behind me. Police here. We got so much crime in Vegas now. When I moved here in 99, they had hardly any crime. They knew who you were. Now you got gangs, more police, shooting my own neighborhood. Nobody holds the door open anymore for a woman. Am I unemployed? Yeah. Where are you guys? Now, what's... I'm not even going to read that. All right. I've been here 25 years already. Eric, 25, going on 26 years. Now you just asked me, it's like, wow, I can't believe it. The years go by like this. 210, thank you, Lemon J. And you're one of those likes. Thank you, Lemon J, appreciate it. What, trailer park? Oh, I'm in Green Valley trailer park. Nice. Nice trailer park. All right, guys, I'm gonna go a few more minutes here. Mike knew, you know, but a lot of people didn't even know that. Mike said, "Oh, not a bad one there, Sal." Yeah, we're gonna go a few more minutes, guys. It's getting late, and thank you. Start off with the moderators and donations down here. Appreciate everybody supporting. If you're just new to the channel, we're talking live every night. 25 years went by fast, and we support the homeless when we can on here. Trump, baby. That's good age, 38. Good age. Enjoy every year. Every day. Mike, a funny guy. I'm a funny guy. Pablo, what's happening, Pablo? Love your name. Ask the Orange Clown to support the homeless. I really do love that name. Jealous people. Xena. What's happening, Xena? That's a pretty name. Pablo. I'm not laughing at you, Pablo. My wife just gave me a look. Like the time is up. Like the live stream's over. Like that's it. Like that look. You know that look the women give you? That look. The Democrats and Republicans, women, they got that look. Men do too. So I appreciate everybody being here, guys. You got to laugh a little bit. Prayers with our law enforcement. I got to turn this TV off. I'm getting a headache from it. I hope and pray. I hope and pray that it stops tomorrow. It's getting out of control. And hopefully, particularly in California, Gavin Newsom can just actually wake up and say it's not political anymore. We need a National Guard. So let's end this. Go on the intercom. Talk to the people. Talk like you care. You mean, if you want to be the governor in California, forget the whiskey tango. I appreciate that. Then communicate with the people and tell them, I'm here for you. I feel you. You don't have to go against Trump on the people. Just say we need to end this right now. If you want to call it protest, I don't think it's a protest, but whatever. We need to end this protest now. And just look them in the eye and tell them that you care, and they will end it, right? You got to show leadership. You got to. And or Trump's going to continue to bring in Marines, everybody else. And we can't have this in America. People are going to lose lives. And for what? For what? Because Trump is making America safe, right? He's making it safe for Democrats and Republicans, for all of us, right? It's about being safe. We got enough problems in our own family to worry about people coming here, some bad people, and perhaps raping, murdering. We got the fentanyl problem. And the ones that are, you got a lot of good people from Mexico and Venezuela. There's no doubt in my mind. China, Italy, whatever. He wants them to come here, Trump. The administration does. I do. Most of us would say yes. And then do well. Make some money. Pay some bills. Buy a beer, a cigar, whatever. Live the American dream. That's how it's going to be done, through the proper way. Not illegal. It's a shame. But I don't know. Why is it so hard? It's not that hard. It's not that hard, ladies and gentlemen. And they're not taking people and handcuffing them and threatening them. They're telling them they got to go back. Yeah, but, got to get back in a day or two and come here. That's what it's about. And what CNN never reported was how many children, and I'm going to end this now, women and men who lost their life in the middle of the night, sneaking through, these borders, getting cut through the fence, and all that stuff was happening. They didn't talk about that. And when they say Trump is not for us, the middle class, or upper middle class, or whatever, he's only for the billionaires, bullshit. If he was for the billionaires, he wouldn't tell Elon, see ya, get the hell out of here. So basically that's what he said. So he's not even for him. He don't have to kiss any ass. Goodbye. Trump is for all, keeping us safe. He's for everybody. Hispanic, white, hillbilly, Irish, whatever. That's it. The right way. That's what this is about. And these young American young men and women that are protesting, where's their parents? Where the hell is their parents and grandparents saying, hey, you going to be a Democrat or you want to be that? That's fine. You'll grow up one day, right? That's fine. But don't you ever go out there and do that kind and disrespect the United States of the flag. What happened to our role models? What happened to the dads and moms? What happened to the respect? You want to be a Democrat's fine, but don't go out there and encourage and get involved in this stuff. It's the wrong thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the right thing. The right thing is to voice your opinion. Call your city representatives. If you don't like a Republican, then vote Democrat. If you don't like a Democrat, you vote Republican. And that's all we can do. With that said, God bless America. God bless you and your family. Thank you for the donations. If you go to the next live stream, you enjoy the content, hit the like and subscribe. Be good to one of each other. And I will see you tomorrow. We're camping like you guys care. I'll be camping on Thursday and Friday. We'll have some fun. We're going to get involved with talking old movies and this and that, whatever. Hopefully, we don't have any more of this mess. I call it a big mess, not even a protest. Hopefully, it's over with tomorrow. God bless everybody. Be kind to each other. See you on the next live. Ciao. Take care. Good night.